If we want to send astronauts to Mars using today's chemical rockets, we are asking them to endure an 8-month journey coasting through deep space. Spending that much time in transit takes a heavy toll. The crew faces relentless cosmic radiation and physical degradation from prolonged microgravity. Keeping people alive for nearly a year in a vacuum requires hauling massive payloads of food, water, and life support systems. The sheer length of this trip makes human deep space exploration biologically dangerous and mathematically difficult using our current technology. The engineering bottleneck preventing us from flying faster comes down to a physics problem known as the tyranny of the rocket equation. Moving heavy cargo to Mars demands massive fuel volumes, but fuel adds weight, requiring even more fuel just to lift the initial propellant. Imagine a cross-country road trip. But instead of stopping at gas stations, you pack all the gasoline you will ever need into the trunk of your car before you leave the driveway. It is incredibly heavy and inefficient. We see this in real-world logistics. If SpaceX wants to send their Starship to Mars, they must launch roughly 10 separate rockets just to haul up enough propellant to refill the main ship in Earth orbit before it can even leave. Chemical combustion rockets have reached a physical ceiling. We cannot simply build them larger to solve this mass problem. To reach the outer solar system, space agencies are looking beyond the limits of chemical combustion and beginning to harness the energy of the atom. They are building the demonstration rocket for agile cislunar operations, or DRACO. This will be the first spacecraft designed to test nuclear thermal propulsion in orbit. NASA aims to have this propulsion technology developed and ready to demonstrate by 2027. To make this happen, they are teaming up with DARPA to move these designs from the lab to a flying prototype. This joint project represents the transition from short-range chemical flight to long-range atomic-powered exploration. Looking at the schematic, you can see the difference. A traditional rocket generates thrust via combustion, requiring massive tanks of heavy liquid oxygen. DRACO replaces the combustion chamber with a nuclear fission reactor core. Ultra-cold liquefied hydrogen is pumped directly into this red-hot reactor. The extreme heat instantly boils the liquid hydrogen, causing it to expand rapidly into a massive high-pressure gas. This superheated gas then shoots out the engine nozzle, creating thrust. Because there is no combustion, you remove the need for heavy liquid oxygen. While the reactor itself is heavy, the massive reduction in propellant weight compensates for it, allowing the spacecraft to carry significantly more cargo for the same launch mass. This nuclear thermal engine design is expected to be 3 to 5 times more efficient than our best chemical rockets. By stripping away the weight of the oxidizer, engineers can take that saved mass and trade it for raw velocity. This timeline comparison shows the impact. A crewed mission to Mars could drop from an 8-month crawl down to a sprint of just 45 days. A 45-day transit minimizes the crew's exposure to cosmic radiation and reduces the amount of food and water they need to survive the journey. In the hostile environment of space, engineering efficiency directly increases the chances of biological survival. This technology is equally impactful for heavy-lift cargo and logistics. Once proven, these efficient nuclear spaceships will operate like freight trains in a vacuum. They will enable the rapid, continuous transport of heavy infrastructure across the solar system. NASA is building the infrastructure for a continuous shipping lane between planets. With these engines, a 45-day trip becomes a repeatable logistical reality for human crews and industrial supplies alike.